Hi everyone, welcome to the Stewarding for round 6 of the GT World Series from the amazing, if I do say so myself, Interlagos circuit. It's just going to be myself doing the stewarding today, just due to time constraints and people's availability. Luckily, there is not a lot to look over. There's been no reports, which is always amazing to see. So yeah, we'll just get into it and do the first lap contact as always. And the first one is between Chris and Oliver at 2 minutes 46. Oh, nearly had it. There you go. Right, there's Chris. There you are, and Oliver. So we'll just play it from here. Yeah, I remember seeing the replay for this after the race. It's really unfortunate. Yeah, it's always a bit of a dicey move to swing over and then sort of a few seconds later start braking to T1 in front of another car, because it doesn't give Oliver much time to react. But yeah, wet conditions, tight first corner, first lap. I'm going to say no harm, no foul. I think both. I know Chris gets damage from it. I believe Oliver carries on. There's actually a car that pings in there, actually. Where was it? This one. Oh no, it's just my computer not rendering it. Okay, yep, move on. Next one, 2 minute 48. Dominique and Tom. So 2 minute 48. Where's Tom? There you are. Ooh, another little donk. Yeah, that's all fine. Everyone survives. Next one, 2 minute 48. Anthony and Dean. So we'll go back. There we are. Let me check the timestamp. Yep, another 2 minute 48. Yeah, it's all just people checking up here, isn't it? 2 minute 49, Chris and... Oh, wait, sorry. 2 minute 48, Hendrick and Biddle. Where's Mr. Biddle? So much easier with... speaking to Mr. Biddle, it'd be so much easier if you were here, mate. We'll go back. Instead of me juggling at all, but... Beautiful. Beautiful. Next one, another 2 minute 48, Frank and Sandis. Where are you chaps? There's Sandis there. BMW absolutely monstering past that McLaren there of Frank. Tell me your bop's not quite right without telling me your bop's not quite right. Yeah, all good. Next one, 2 minute 50, Mr. 40 and Oliver. There's Oliver there. And there's Mr. 40 in the Ferrari. I mean, yeah, you are brave there, Oliver. Has to be said. As Mr. Piastri found last season, it's not really a place to go for a move this sort of really tight line into here. 'Cause it's always going to end in trouble. I think you just about get away with it looking at this. Yeah, make it work. So yeah, play on. Next one, Chris and Frankie at 2 minute 50. Oof. Yeah, it's just lots of door banging. I mean, it's fine, but you know, we're a class of really good drivers in this field. I'm sure we can do a little bit better to make it through the first set of corners without so much door rubbing and sort of a, I wouldn't say a big hit, but there's been a few sort of more substantial hits that I've seen. Nothing to send a car around, but it can cause damage for you and the person that you hit, and it's just like there's a bit of a cluster here. Oh wait, I missed the sound. There we go. And it can just be, you know, see there's this Ferrari that's in the back of the Porsche there, you know, and it's just, yeah. For anyone that is actually watching me whittle on in my own little vacuum chamber, doing the stewarding on my own, we can do it. I know we can. We can get through all these corners without so much sort of, I wouldn't say small contacts, sort of between small and medium, bit more of a hit. I've seen a few too many already that I don't quite like. Alas, we move on. So we did Chris and Frankie, Hendrik and Tom, 2 minute 50. It's all just, let's have a look. That's tiny. It's fine. Gets out of it. Yeah. Okay. 2 minute 51. Frankie and Sandis. Just a bit of BMW on BMW action, I think. Yeah. Just ricochets. Next one, 2 minute 54. Brandon and Frankie. Yep, all fine. 2 minute 55. Brandon, Frankie. A few contacts registered there. That's fine. Saw them. Next one, 2 minute 57. Anthony and Dean. So where's Dean? Oops, wrong way. There we go. So it's Dean and Anthony. Lovely. Good racing. Next one, Jordan and Milan. 2 minute 58. Let's go back. There you are. I keep looking for the wrong car for you, Mr. 40. Keep forgetting you're in the feather. Yeah, 2 minute 58. Lovely. Oh, my laptop's just gone to sleep. 1 second. There we go. So we've done that one. 2 minute 58 again. Hendrick and Biddle. So we'll just go back. Tiniest touches, all good. 3 minute 2, Mr. 40 and Milan again. I don't know if we did see it already, but we'll just double check. We'll do our due diligence, as they would say. Doink! There it is. Okay, is there any more for them to? Yes, all the way through to 3 minute 8, but in between that we've got Chris and Frankie at 3 minute 7. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's just, yeah, Frankie lifted, but I don't think that, missed. I don't think he judged the speed differential quite right, and just gave Chris a little hit. Let's just go back a bit. Ooh. Wouldn't say the best rejoin, Chris, if you're watching. Could have so easily have taken out McLaren and Frank here. Yeah, I'm gonna put that down as a warning. This time, a little bit too close for my liking. So it's just a warning for an unsafe rejoin. I'm sure, as you're ever the professional, you will say that you judged it perfectly, and there is an argument for that. But could have so easily on that wet grass slid and gone into the side and caused quite a big wreck. So yeah, please, I would have stayed on that bit of tarmac over here and been off the throttle and just waited for the pack to go past. As frustrating as it is, but at this point we've got a 60-minute race ahead of us in changeable conditions, so anything can happen. Warning for unsafe rejoin. Okay. So we were at the 3 minute mark, weren't we? So we've seen that one, 3 minute 8 between, we'll go back to 40 and Milan. Yeesh, get a room. Good racing. And Sanders as well. Brilliant. All good. Love to see it in those tricky conditions. It would be so easy to make contact, but it's great to see close racing like that. So 3 minute 39, Hendrick and Biddle. Geez, you two get a room as well. So we'll just scooch across to 39. That'll do. Nearly. I wrongfully got a penalty for making contact at this corner with someone who shall not be named. And I'm sure if they do watch this, they'll probably make some sarky comment in the comments section. There we go. Yeah, all good. It was could have ended badly, but yeah, everyone got away with it. And actually, the perpetrator Hendrick here got actually ended up losing a position to Tom. So we'll just play on that one. All good. So we've done that 3 minute 39, 3 minute 43 between Anthony and Steve. Yep, 3 minute 43. Sorry guys, I'm just juggling two different things. And as we all know, men can't multitask. Who am I looking for? Steve Howells, there you are. The Steve and Anthony. Okay, so we'll just go from here. Yep, all good. A little bit of rubbing and racing, but it's no damage caused and no loss of control. We've got 3 minute 50 between Jordan and Milan. They've still not sorted themselves out, so let's go back. 3 minute 50, bang on. Donk. Yep, all good. Next one, 3 minute 52, Brandon and Sandis. There's quite a few contacts here, so this will be fun. At 3 minute 52, so we've actually just gone past it. So. Okay. All right. Okay. Fair enough. It logged quite a few contacts. It was actually just a one hit, by the looks of it. Okay. Next one. 4 minute 10. Frankie and Sandis. 4 minute 10. So I'll just go on board Frankie and then play, I suppose. Space given and afforded. Beautiful. Love to see it. Next one, 4 minute 16, Anthony and Dean. Oh, this could have ended, or it did actually end a bit badly. Right, let's have a look at this one then. I saw McLaren going round. Who was that? Was that Oliver? Yes, okay. Let's see what's going on with this one then. I don't think this will take too long because I can see what's happened straight away. It's a send, all right. Poor Dean in the middle there. I'd be holding on to the steering wheel for dear life, going, no, 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 I don't want to be here. Yeah. What I would say, the Ferrari. There's a very nice looking Porsche on your inside. Who's entitled to be there? And you're trying to take the racing line. Well, then you sort of. It looks like actually the attitude of the car looks like you do spot it. Oops! Oh crap! Let's go back here. I'll cut all this out because I'm a doofus. Right. So if we go to Anthony here. Well, actually, I take it back. So yeah, you could argue there's two sends going on. There's a send from Dean and there's a send from Oliver. And yeah, you do spot it. You can tell the attitude of the car is, yeah. Do not. I take it back. You're giving space. I just don't think. I don't think Anthony or Dean realised that Oliver was coming as well. I think I want to say play on because I feel the car that's probably most at fault, and I say most at fault because you had more visibility on the situation that was unfolding. You know, you saw Dean in the Porsche go for his move, and then you still went for a move, even though there was a Porsche making a move. So yeah, because Oliver made it 3 wide and came off worse from the whole situation, it's a play on that, and just a word to the wise that maybe going 3 wide at a wet interlagos into Junkow. I think this one's just Junkow. Anyway, the last corner, or the last serious corner, is probably not the meta move. Cool. So next one, 4-minute 19 between Jordan and Oliver, and this gives Oliver suspension damage. That's unfortunate. I wonder if this is because of the spin and then the Ferrari of Jordan hits him. Yeah, that's a shame for both cars involved. Again, it could have been avoided if that sort of day late and a dollar short move hadn't been made into the previous corner. Yeah, there's quite a few. So Brandon and Oliver. Brandon, Oliver. Brandon, where are you? Brandon and Oliver at 2-minute 27. Ay, ay, ay. Not done yet, Oliver, are you? Actually, to be fair, you got suspension damage, haven't you, at this point? Yeah, okay. I'll say play on because be mitigating circumstances, probably a bit flustered, and if you've got damage, you might not have realised or just realising. So I will. But yeah, that could have been. That could have been nasty because he could have sent poor Brandon here into a spin, but he looks like he survives. Actually, no, it doesn't look like he does survive. Yeah, okay. So that's 4-minute 27. 4-minute 52, Jordan and Sandis. I think this is going to be lap 2. 4-minute 52. I'm not even going to look at that because it's not been reported. It's lap 2. Yeah. Okay. Right. that is the end of the first lap contacts. Thank you for anyone still watching me ramble on in my vacuum chamber. There's been no reports, like I said, so this video will be up later and the results published. Happy days. Thank you very much, everyone, and we'll see you for round 7. Thank you.